Okie dokie.
Assembled. Dethrone this once proud king and claim his throne for yourself. Let the land above beware. Darkness comes, and with it all the horrors of the night. Slaughter King Reginald and his men. Claim the last portal gem. Your greatest victory awaits. Good luck, Keeper.
I'll need it. Hello, it's the Old Geek, and this is the final level of Dungeon Keeper 2. I will say now, I have already attempted it twice. The first time, I completely messed up my mana. I placed too many traps, which swallowed up a lot of my mana. It didn't recover quickly enough, and I got overwhelmed. The second time, it crashed. I was doing much better, and the game crashed. So I'm going to have to save my game regularly this time. This is my third attempt. I have a plan. Let's see if I can put it into action, while at the same time chatting to people, because hopefully people will turn up and chat to me. Right. Shall we begin?
Your evil reign ends here, Keeper.
Your
Okay. This is what we have. And I'm going to start with my planned location for a few rooms. I'm not going to be doing much training.
The
Instead,
king has entered your realm.
has he now? I'm not going to be doing much training. Instead, I'm going to be using the combat pit to do most of my upgrading. Hello, Crafting Gamer. I think you might be the first one here, Crafting Gamer, so hello all probably just means me. But we shall see. My lair is going to be here. This is going to be a combat pit, and I'm going to make the combat pit really big. I'm going to put a thingy here. Can't think my words at the moment. Hello, General Nut. How are you? This is where I'm going to put my hatchery. Right, I need to get some more chaps working on these. I'm going to have to save often, I'm afraid, General Nut, because this level has crashed on me already. And I had one failed run where I mismanaged my mana at the end and got overwhelmed. So let's see how we get on, shall we? This might go horribly wrong. Right, this is where I'm going to put a lair. I am going to have a small training room, only a small one. Good evening, Jean. How are you doing? How are you doing? A little training room is going to be here. It's not going to be a big training room. Actually, that's bad use of space. Here. It's going to be a training room. Still not great use of space, but hey ho. Let's make a few more of these fellas. Or one, now two. There we go. So, what do you want to chat about? Just chat to me, keep me occupied while I'm building. Anything in particular? Anything the world has thrown at you today? Found any nice records, Jean? Sold any nice records? Or should I say? Not that I'll know any of the records you've got. I mean, okay, that can be enough of a training room to start with. Because I don't want to waste too much money. Ah, recording and taking pictures at the moment. Do you know how long my recording took today? Well, rather the editing.
A new species of creature has entered your dungeon.
Yeah, it does. I feel your pain, Jane. I feel your pain. I know how long all this stuff. I mean, this is why I do this sort of thing rather too much now, because it's easy. Because I'm lazy. Hello, Michael. But I think a lot of people don't realise just how long it takes to do these, to do half decent videos. I mean, mine are pretty lazy, but that Call of Cthulhu reading one, there's probably 2 hours of audio I've got to edit down. It'll end up being about an hour and 20 minutes. But I've done the first 23 minutes so far. That's why I want to play this now. I want to be sane. Right. Now, I've got a lot of these. I don't want too many of those. So, I'm going to have to... What am I going to put here? This is going to be a small torture chamber. I do want to tempt in a few mistresses, but this room here is very important. This is going to be a big graveyard. Big graveyard. I think vampires might be the key for this one. They take a long time to train, but they are very powerful when you get them to a decent level. Ha! You are worth it. You are worth it. I do a lot of swearing when I'm recording. I will admit that now. I use a lot of bad language when I'm recording. I live by 2 schools, and if I'm between about 2:30 and about 3:30, all get outside our house. There's cars going past. Constantly cars going past. Parents to and from school to pick up the precious little babies. My kids walked. My kids walked. But every time a car goes past, I stop and I pause. You've been following the news. Yeah, it's been odd, I think.
Your dungeon has been breached.
No, it's a bit too soon for that. I think British news has been a bit odd in recent times. There have been some strange things happening. Don't quite know what to make of it all. I don't think there's been all that much honesty from a lot of people. I think a few things have been said that shouldn't be said. But hey ho. Oh, yeah. It's a weird situation. I mean, I don't trust any of them. I really don't trust any of them. It's obvious that she's very, very ambitious, and I think the people saying that some of this has been done by her on purpose as a bit of a long-term strategy, it's very possible. I think she's a sort for that. And I think she will have backing from certain people in British society. But hey ho. Hey ho indeed. I will admit now, I'm not a big fan of Sunak. While he comes across as being quite competent in terms of finances, he's got to be competent. He's just a wet blanket, and I think he's out of touch because he's from a very, very business-orientated background.
You have taken over an enemy
That
room.
that could be said for a lot of politicians in this country. I'm a moderate, as you all know. I sit in the centre, and my vote goes to whoever's closest to that whoever I feel is closest to that centre ground. I don't like extremism of any type. It's a bit. It's kicking off in British politics, Nutty. It is properly kicking off.
A salamander has become unhappy because it has no lair.
I think he probably does know a little bit about business, but I think that's all he knows. Because he's clearly been brought up in a society that's very, very different to what normal people have to put up with. And I think he's even more out of touch than the likes of Johnson was. Ideally, a self-made businessman who has done it the hard way, I think would be fine. But Sunak didn't do it the hard way. That's the problem, and that's what we've got with a lot of them. In fact, I'd rather have someone in charge who's a self-made businessman who has come up through the ranks the hard way, who has worked and brought up a family and lived through minimum wage jobs and time when your partner has to take maternity leave or paternity leave or whatever.
Unhappy because he has no lair.
I think those sort of things are important so that people know what it's like. Yeah. Not even a credit card on him to pay for it. Yeah, exactly. Okay. They're training, okay. I am going to need a small one of these. Not a very big one, just a small one. I'm going to need bodies for there. Flies are useless. Anyway, I don't particularly like talking about politics all the time, so let's stop talking about politics.
Your Create Imp spell has been upgraded.
It is funny, but it's also sad because these are the people who make the decisions. And I try to watch multiple sources and read multiple sources and try and make up my own mind.
A new creature has entered your dungeon.
It's difficult to sometimes.
Your dungeon has been breached.
Right, kill him. Kill him fast. Yes, Dungeon Minister's good. Dungeon Minister is good. Comes across as a very nice guy. I want these heroes here to die so I can put their bodies in the graveyard. I've got enough cash at the moment. get my spells upgraded. And I do need to hurry my troops up a little. Make sure you've all got lairs, places to go back to. Once all that is sorted, there we go.
It is payday.
Oh, it's payday. Great timing. I'm trying to hurry them all up so they don't take their time too much. You all been paid? Good. You all been paid? Yep. Good. Now get training. You guys there. I need you training because you're going to be my mate. Oh, you want to eat? Greedy kids. I'm going to heal you as well. These are things I'm going to try and stay on top of. Right. Here, I don't want to be invaded from too many places.
A new species of creature has entered your dungeon.
Ooh, what we got? I'm going to let them approach a little bit first. Drop you guys there. And then put the warlocks there. And the big fatties there. Leave my warlocks alone, actually. He could do with... Oh, hurry up, John. Which one is it? That one. It's better. Oh, there's somebody else attacking somewhere else. I'm gonna get a constant supply of them, aren't I?
A biodemon has become unhappy because...
Oh, there's one over there. Oh, they're here. Ah, This is going to be a bit of a constant battle, I think. Come on, biodemons. Part of the problem is that the imps run off and start things where you don't want them to. And it's very hard to control when you haven't got much time in between.
You need a prison to impound enemy creatures.
I don't want to impound any enemy creatures. What I want to do is get them in the graveyard. That's it. Take them to the graveyard. Perfect. Oh, we're kicking off over here. Hurry up and make that secret door. Come on, come on. Oh, they're over here now. Ah! This is the last level, so it is tough.
Your dungeon heart is under attack. A vampire has risen in your graveyard.
Perfect. Well, that's what we want. But I don't want you killing my trolls. Leave my trolls alone. Get his body back to the lair.
Your treasury is too small.
That's okay. It's okay. Come on. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. We've won the battle there. Let's make this bigger. And oh, there's another fight going on. Imps, come on, hurry up, and make.
A vampire has risen in your graveyard.
I'm getting stressed at this now. Getting stressed. This game causes stress. If I had hair, it'd be falling out. Right.
Your portals have attracted as many creatures as they can.
That's fine.
Your creatures are unable to get to a lair.
Not anymore, they're not.
Your creatures are unable to get to a combat pit. A bile demon has become unhappy because it has no food.
Bile demons. Make sure you got theirs. Bile demons are very, very greedy.
Your library is too small.
Is it? Nothing wrong with my library. Come on, trolls. Oh, something else I've forgotten. Urgh.
Your possession spell has been upgraded. A vampire has risen in your graveyard. A secret door has been created in your workshop.
Okay. Okay, good. That's what I want to hear. Get the secret door out so I can close off this entrance. Right, that's one entrance closed.
Your heal spell has been upgraded.
Grab the loot. Okay. You alright, Chris? No problem. No problem. I'm having fun. Having fun. Well, trying to. Trying to. Right.
Your Sight of Evil spell has been upgraded.
I'm going to put an end to this nonsense up here. Go and get him. Go and kill. Oh, that's not clever. Should have healed him first. Get him back to safety and healing. Alright.
Your Call to Arms spell has been upgraded.
I forgot to get mistresses. I'm going to be in trouble. Time out to relax and play a game.
A vampire
Yeah, marvellous.
has risen in your graveyard.
Let's all chill and play some games. That vampire's not tough enough. It's too weak. Come on, get them. That's it, that's it, that's it, that's it. Good, good.
A secret door has been created in your workshop.
Okay. Perfect. No, stop it there. Grabbing the loot. Oh, there's more coming.
You have taken over an enemy guard room.
Fine, that's fine. Right, okay. And chill. Can I chill for a bit, please?
It is payday.
Indeed, Michael. This game was incredibly creative.
A bile demon has become unhappy because it has no food.
Stop your whinging. Hello, me do. It is quality. This game is quality. Right. I am going to bring...
Creatures are unable to get to a treasury.
All of you are coming back in here. Right, let's hopefully I can just get a little bit of peace. That's probably what you're thinking now. Shut up, John. Shut up. Give us some peace.
A vampire has risen in your graveyard.
A vampire has risen in your graveyard. That's what I want to hear. Those are the words I want to hear.
Your creatures are complimenting you on your dungeon.
Good, they should be. They should be complimenting me on my leadership as well. Right. We need to take this out. Take this out. Come on. Let's get an input there. I need some more
A
input.
vampire has risen in your graveyard.
Good. Okay. Something else I'm going to do is I'm going to build a second hatchery. Actually, I'm going to build a hatchery extension because bile demons are very, very greedy.
Your tremor spell has been upgraded.
Got no mistresses. I was too slow. I was too slow at building that to get mistresses. That's a shame. Real shame.
Your minions need a larger training room.
They're not getting a larger training room.
You've taken over an enemy guard room.
They're all going to get chucked in the
Your
combat
library
pit.
is too small. Your turncoat spell has been upgraded.
Make sure you're
Your
all been paid.
portals have attracted as many creatures as they can.
Yeah, they don't take risks, do they? They don't take risks anymore. This game was imaginative, comical, and it was a little bit close to the knuckle with some of its humour. But it all worked.
Your dungeon has been breached.
Where?
You need a prison to impound enemy creatures.
Yeah. Big companies are over-reliant on getting one piece of intellectual property and then milking it and milking it and milking it. A FIFA game every year. That sort of thing. Oh, whoops! Didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. I don't want to be slapping them because not because I'm soft or anything. I just
Your create gold
to
spell
stay alive.
has been upgraded.
Okay. Up here, how are we looking? Right, that room has been taken. That's what I needed. So when when they die, I should
Your
be able
Inferno
to
spell has been upgraded.
should be able to get another vampire.
There is nothing left to research.
Okay, that's fine. So what I'm going to do, nothing left to research. In you go. Yeah, people do keep buying it. People do keep buying it, and that's, I mean, my lad loves it. But I'd rather he played something like this.
Your guard room is under attack.
I don't care about my guard rooms. I've been a busy boy today, Halakar. Yes, I have. Very busy boy.
Your dungeon has been breached.
Okay. Where has my dungeon been breached? Is it up here? If it's up here. Ah! Oh, cool. Right, okay.
Your guard room is under attack.
I don't have a problem with them attacking.
One of your
them.
guard rooms has been destroyed.
Has one been destroyed somewhere? Is this one? One down here? They killed it.
A vampire has risen in your graveyard.
Oh, this is where they breached the dungeon. Not a problem. And there's more coming down there. All at the same time. Wow. Right.
Your dungeon has been breached.
They've done okay up there. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Ah. There's someone been knocked out there.
Your dungeon has been breached.
That's it. Good. Taking him back. Good. Right. As long as they're not breaching around here, I'm fine. Ah, they're digging through up here. Okay. That should be enough to take them
Your
all out.
creatures are unable to get to a workshop. Your creatures are unable to get to a training room. Your creatures are unable to get to a combat pit.
Doesn't matter. Kill them. Oh, the Warcraft games, Command and Conquer. Yeah. Great stuff. Great games. Loved them. Loved them to bits.
A vampire has risen in your graveyard.
Good. Okay. So you get my next job is to take this bit out.
A salamander has become unhappy because it has no food.
It can go and get food. There is a massive food supply. Get yourself over there and get food. Right.
A vampire has risen in your graveyard.
This will stop them attacking me from this side.
Your lair is too small.
Is it now? Is it now? Okay, I need to make it bigger then. Or do I ever add an extra layer somewhere else? I think I'm going to put one here because I think I'm going to be quite safe on that side. Where are they fighting? Okay, up here.
You have taken over an enemy treasury. It is payday.
It is payday. Okay.
A salamander has become unhappy because it has no food. Well done. You've sacked the staging post, and thus have blocked this way for heroes to traverse. You have taken over an enemy room.
Yeah, they... You do wonder how they've survived. There we go. In fact, I'm going to use these salamanders again, and we're gonna batter our way in there. Go on, go for that door. Without me having to cast. Okay. Okay.
Your lair is too small.
My lair.
A secret door has been created in your workshop. A vampire has become unhappy because he has no lair.
Don't know which vampire it was, so I'm going to drop you all there. There we go. Right. Now we do this again.
Your portals have attracted as many creatures as they can.
Perfect. Get the loot. Bring the loot back. A goodly sum. Still plenty of gold over here to grab. Once I've made this area safe. Not a bad start. Right, I'm going to save my game now. It has been crashing on me quite a lot recently. So there we go.
Game saved.
Game saved. There we go. That's better. That's better. Are going to be salamanders again? Yeah, I think so. I think so. Salamanders and bile demons do this pretty well. And just throwing a bit of artillery behind them. First time I played this level, it didn't crash at all, and I got right to the end and I'd used too many traps that were sucking up my mana, and I got overwhelmed because I couldn't summon Horny a second time quickly enough. This time, second time, I was doing much better, and it crashed.
You have taken over an enemy guard room.
Tremor. Centre the tremor there. And the second tremor, I'll centre it there. Go on then, fellas. Dig out and circle it. That's what they're going to do. Ah, there's more over here. Not worried. Not worried at the moment. There's a lot of gold about. But a lot of imps killed as well.
A salamander has become unhappy because it has no food.
Salamanders again.
A vampire has risen in your graveyard.
Good.
The best defense is bold attack, my evil friend.
Come on.
Go to it now.
No, I'm not ready to attack yet. Shut up. Okay. Vampires are what I want in the training room. And I'm going to try and put these in the combat pit again.
Your minions need a larger training room. Your dungeon has been breached.
Where?
Your graveyard is full of the dead. Make it larger. A bile demon has become unhappy because it hasn't been paid. Your torture chamber is under attack.
Well, it's been useless, so...
You need a prison to impound enemy creatures.
Don't want a prison. I don't want skeletons. They're very fragile and they suck up resources through their training.
A bile demon has become angry because it has been tortured.
What? What? I didn't mean to torture a bile demon. Where is he? Where is he? I can't see him.
A
Where?
salamander has become unhappy because it has no food.
Didn't mean to torture a bile demon. I just accidentally dropped him in the torture chamber to defend it.
Hungry demons
Damn
cannot
it.
reach their toes.
Hungry demons cannot reach their toes. Is he leaving the dungeon, is he? Oh, he's leaving. Okay, see ya. Hope you got a mistress in your place.
A bile demon has become unhappy because it has no food. A bile demon has left your dungeon.
That's because I accidentally dropped him on the wrong bit of the torture chamber. Eesh. Right, my artillery are looking much, much stronger now. Look at that.
A new species of creature has entered
Dark
your
elf.
dungeon.
I'm not... Dark elves aren't great in this. Lots of them are good, but I'm not overly fussed by them. I don't want him to go and stand by himself guarding, so he's going to get training. Okay. Doing alright. I'm still doing alright. Oh, I need to take over that bit. So where were they dying? What was... Oh! Here! Oh! And I can't block that off unless I put... I've closed that secret door. Might be able to do it that way. Okay. Found out where my imps are dying.
The battle in the combat pit is over.
Okay. two up here. Don't run off. Oh.
Your portals have attracted as many creatures as they can. Your guard room is under attack. Your creatures are unable to get to a training area. Your creatures are unable to get to a combat pit. It is payday. Your creatures are unable to get to a treasury. Your creatures are unable to get to a hatchery.
Okay, that's fine.
Your torture chamber is under attack.
Oh, they're coming through there again. Gotta be careful where I drop them this time. It is payday.
You have taken over an enemy treasury.
Right. It's better. I have to just make sure they've all been paid. Opportunity to be paid, and I want to block off that.
Well done. You've sacked the staging post, and thus have blocked this way for heroes to traverse. You have taken over an enemy room.
Actually, no, I keep that locked because I've got a full complement of vampires now. 8 is good.
Your combat pit is too small.
Probably the most you've said in a gaming stream ever. Is it because you can associate with a bald old man who's getting frustrated because he's not as good at games as he
Your
used to?
graveyard is full of the dead. Make it larger.
Or is it just nostalgia? Is that what it is? Just a bit of nostalgia, me do. But welcome. Welcome to the stream. Right, I'm just going to make a quick change. I've just noticed my chat was set to only the top chat, so it's filtering things out, which is quite annoying. Come on. Yeah, always does that when I flick around with the screens. It's quite annoying. Precisely, Halakar. Your thing is too small. Your head is too big. Your belly is too big. Your thing is too small. Your wallet is too small. Oh, right. Oh, you're a youngster. You're a youngster. So you'll be like us one day. Right. Okay. Okay. This is what you've got to look forward to. Failing eyesight, growing waistline, talking nonsense. Yeah. That's life. It all starts happening. The hangovers get worse after the age of 30. Then my hairline began going around the same sort of time. And here we are, a cautionary tale. Precisely, Halakar. We are a cautionary tale. We're old nerds in this channel. And we do welcome young nerds. Young nerds are more than welcome. We wear the title nerd as a badge of honour. And that's the way it should be.
A bile demon has become unhappy because it has no food.
I think he's too low level to be in there. I've got an unhappy bile demon. A couple of vampires in there. Look, you're looking forward. Yeah. Yes. Go. Have a good fight. I think we're quite safe now. It feels like we're safe. It's just going to be a matter now of taking, slowly taking those portals. Gotta find them first.
Your portals have attracted as many creatures as they can.
In you get. Right. Where are we being attacked? Oh, up here. Oh, idiot dark elf. Getting into fisticuffs.
You need a prison to impound enemy creatures.
Don't want to impound enemy creatures. Shut up. Nag, 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 nag. Worse than the missus. One thing we are on this channel, though, we are nerds with a sense of humour. And being British, self-effacing humour comes naturally. We take the piss out of ourselves. And that is all part of being a Brit. Some of this because we need some more loot. I'm going to open up that and I'm going to make sure I've got plenty more of these boys. Right. It's better. Best type of humour. Absolutely nutty. Absolutely. To be able to laugh at somebody else, you must first be able to laugh at yourself. If you can't laugh at yourself, you have no right to laugh at anybody else.
A bile demon has become unhappy.
You were typing that as I was you were typing that as I was saying it, weren't you? But as long as it's good-natured fun, done with a smile on your face.
Your graveyard is full of the dead. Make it larger.
Words of wisdom from an old man. Here I am playing an old game, dispensing words of wisdom. Don't end up like me. What would your today gaming self tell your 16-year-old gaming self? Right. Something I would tell my 16-year-old gaming self is...
It is payday.
Keep yourself fit. I let myself go a little bit at university. I was quite fit until then. I would tell myself that those dreadlocks really don't suit you. When I was 19, I grew dreadlocks. But yeah, don't say enjoy yourself. Don't worry. Don't fret. Number one, she doesn't like the game. She's there to flirt with you, you oblivious fool. Yes. Yes. Not that I ever played games with women. They just... Back then, all the women I knew used to take the piss out of me for liking games. So... I think that's why I became a bit of a hellraiser at university. Because it's what I thought. It's what I thought women wanted. And they weren't laughing with me, they were laughing at me. Yes, I was a proper hellraiser at university. Hard to imagine now. I'm just another chuntery old man now.
You have claimed a portal.
Yeah. 30 years too late. Could have been something years ago. Not anymore, because you were too dim. Okay. Any creatures that are not yet level 8, aren't busy doing something else, are going to get in the pit. Another dark elf. Yeah, I needed older geeks to tell me about it, yeah. And so did Halakar by the sound of things. Thing is, when I was a kid, and Halakar will attest to this.
Your combat pit is too small.
If you were called a geek or a nerd,
new species of creature.
It was an insult back then. It was very much an insult back then. And was intended to be one. These days we wear those things like it's a badge of honour. Yeah, don't pass them a chance for a good game with your buddies for something frivolous. They won't be there forever. Absolutely, that is another big one. Stay in touch with your mates. Don't take them for granted.
Your portals have attracted as many creatures as they can.
It absolutely broke me when my mate Carl died. I hadn't spoken to him for about 2 years. And then I just got this random phone call to say he'd passed away. I hadn't spoken to him for 2 years because I'd left the city where we lived. We shared a flat together. I'd left that city to go to work, and I kept meaning to get in touch with him. And then I was at work, and it was his sister on the phone. She tracked down my phone number to invite me to his funeral. He was 28 years old. That phone call absolutely killed me. It's horrible. We'd shared a flat we'd become housemates in 1993, and then we shared a flat until 1996. And then I moved away, and he passed away in 98. It happens. It happens. And he was a good mate. A proper mate. Still to this day, don't know what got him, though people have had ideas. His parents and his sister never
A
revealed
warlock has
exactly
become
what it was.
unhappy because he has no food.
He was the healthiest one amongst us when we were at university, but I do believe he got into a life where he was drinking very heavily. But as I didn't see him for a couple of years. It's just what I heard.
Your graveyard is full of the dead.
The thing about Carl
Make it larger.
is we weren't gaming mates. He didn't play a lot of games. Played a few video games together. But we met each other through the American football team at Leeds University. We both played for it. That's why he was a lot fitter than me. He was a lot better at the sport than me. He was a natural athlete. That's why it was such a shock. He was one of those live hard, play hard types. But I would say live hard, play hard. I wouldn't say work hard, because it's something he didn't do. But we were very similar in that sense.
A bile demon has become unhappy because it hasn't been paid.
Right, bile demon hasn't been
Your
paid.
creatures are unable to get to a lair.
The bile demon died somewhere. The bile demon's died. Oh no, one left, didn't he? One left. I had 5. But yeah. Okay, right, let's concentrate. I am down to my last 4 imps again. They keep making their way over here. And it's such an intricate maze. Can't really stop them. Yeah, stupid imps killing themselves on those cannons. You are absolutely right, heretic. I'm trying to keep them occupied. The problem is, I think I dropped a load of things in the combat pit, and I think some of them died because my imps have ran off and got themselves killed on those cannons. Okay. Once all my vampires have reached that level 3, they're pretty much going to live in the combat pit because they don't need fetching by the imps. Yeah. What games do you play then, Midu? What games do you play? Do you play mainly video games, or do you do RPGs as well? So now on my channel I do mostly RPGs, but only recently started doing the video games. Suicide imps. Come on.
Your minions need a larger training room.
It's okay, the training room's fine. We're all okay up here. Don't need you up there, actually. How far are these away? Okay. Maybe think of the INXS song Suicide Blonde. That's why I sang Suicide Imps. I do apologise for singing. Been doing roleplay on a phone for 4 years now. Ah.
It is payday.
What sort of role-playing games? Stuff on Discord, like your D&D sort of stuff. Should I get paid? Right, okay. I didn't know there's a gemstone block over there. Thank you for letting me know.
Your portals have attracted as many creatures as they can.
Okay. I am doing this one almost entirely without... I'm doing it entirely without traps, Heretic. Because the first time I played it, my mana got heavily drained by traps. And I couldn't respawn Horny quickly enough to counter when they counter-attacked. And I got battered. I mean, with my old man eyesight, there's no way I could have played those sort of games. Oh, we appear to have lost a vampire. They're supposed to be able to take themselves out of trouble and heal themselves. Just spawn another vampire. Right. Let's get these trained up. They're taking too long. I used to work for a computer games company back in around 2000, and I was based in our Birmingham office, and our other office was down in London. And at lunchtime, we used to play 8 players from our Birmingham office versus 8 players from our London office at Counter-Strike, and it was awesome. And I was the worst player of that game you could imagine. I used to kick everyone's ass at StarCraft and just be an absolute liability when it came to Counter-Strike. Absolute liability. But I had fun. Too many suicide imps. Let's take these cannons out. What then? StarCraft and Age of Empires were my two games in the office that I rarely lost. Counter-Strike, I rarely got a kill. Who's just dropped a grenade on himself? John. John, don't go that way. Don't put your head up. Oh, bang. Dead. Dead again. Okay. Will it be safer for me? I think if I build a bridge along
Your
here.
minions need a larger training room.
They've been telling me that for ages. I'm not going to build one. I'm hoping that my imps will now choose a safe route through. XCOM, I played a little bit of XCOM. I was never as much into it as StarCraft. I played the Zerg. I used to like playing the Zerg. Because they used to squelch and go blah, 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 blah all the time. And which ones do you work for, Michael? Oh, right, you're in the Middle East. Ah. Whereabouts? Can bring some culture to my streams. Wow, Jordan. Cool. Cool. The only thing I really know about Jordan is Petra. It is a place I would love to see. A geek of culture. I'd love to see Petra. I have to say, I'm not very up on much of the Middle East. It's not a part of the world I've been to. I'm trying to concentrate on this bit. Come on. Is geekdom popular out there? We say, is it becoming a bit late with technology? So 2010s are a bit like the 90s for us. So I'm guessing it's becoming more popular.
Your portals have attracted as many creatures as they can.
But say it's always nice to have new people on here with new perspectives. Geekdom's not popular. Fair enough. Come on then,
The
fellas.
battle in the combat pit is over.
You win.
You need a prison to impound enemy creatures.
Splat. Splat. Can't get comfortable on this chair tonight. Right. What sort of level do you think my creatures are going to need to be in order to launch that assault? I need to take some of these out first, to be honest. Fortnite, PUBG. Don't know what PUBG is. I've heard of Fortnite. Oh right, okay. Anime
It is
popular.
payday.
There's quite a few of my older channel regulars who are into anime and stuff like that. And the guys I meet up with on a Monday to play face-to-face gaming with are all into it. When they start talking about it, I haven't got a clue. Because I'm the oldest one there. Your niece's husband is big into Fortnite. Cool. My kids have never got into it. The daughter, but they're more into, they're very much into their sport now. They do still play a few games, but my lad watches a lot of films and TV on YouTube. And
Your creatures are impressed with your work.
he plays a bit of FIFA. My daughter is Player Unknown Battleground. Okay. I've not heard of it. Not heard of it.
You have taken over an enemy treasury.
My daughter's more bothered with her football career, keeping fit, going to work,
Well
studying.
done. You've sacked the staging post, and thus have blocked this way for heroes to traverse. You have taken over an enemy room.
Heretic, it sounds like you were really organised, whereas I'm not. I just do things in a very messy, haphazard way, as you can probably notice. Right. I've lost a troll at some point.
Your combat pit is too small.
I'm getting distracted and losing creatures. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, another vampire's just died. Is it Saturday yet? No, it's not Saturday yet. It's only Tuesday. No, I'm not ready for my Merc game either. Not even slightly. one's been taken over. There's some loot there. No, I'm going to finish this tonight. I'm going to finish this. This is the last one in my series on Dungeon Keeper, because this is the last level. I'm going to finish it tonight. Well, the thing is, my weekend, I am aware that, because my boss is a second generation Pakistani, and we know that Friday is a day that he doesn't come into work very often. It's his day for going to the mosque, doing his family stuff, and
The battle in the combat pit is over.
he works a full day on Sunday. My weekend is Monday, Tuesday, because I work in retail. So, not for religious reasons or anything like that. It's because I work in retail, so weekends tend to be busy. Yeah, my boss goes, it's lunchtime on a Friday. We know not to ring him between about 11:30 and about 2 o'clock. Just leave him. It's his chill time.
Your portals have attracted as many creatures as they can. A vampire has risen in your graveyard.
Right,
Your lair has been recarpeted.
thank you for whoever recarpeted my lair. I'll have to ask him that. I'll have to ask him. He'll probably know. Though, having said that, he was born in England. He's in his 50s. He was born in England, so whether he'll know, I don't know. The best way to find out, I say, Halakha, yeah, talk to people, talk to new people about these sort of things. I'm in a country. I'm in a part of Britain which has quite a high Indian, Pakistani, Bangladeshi population. So, grown up with friends from various backgrounds. The problem with... We had to do religious study at school. And the problem at my school, it's quite old-fashioned. And I'd have found it very interesting if we were talking about religions, about the various stories, and about the various cultures. But we had a school chaplain, and as far as he was concerned, religious studies involved us all sitting around with the Bible and reading out various passages to each other. And that was it, basically. And it wasn't very interesting. I'm sorry, it just wasn't. I'd have much rather learned about places and different people, because that's the sort of thing I'm interested in. But yeah, we studied that in geography. That's what I've got ended up with a degree in geography. My thing. My thing is geography. You see me with my head tilted like that? Yeah. See my head tilted like this because I've got varifocal
Your
glasses,
treasury is too
and I
small.
can't see the screen like that. I have to lift my head to focus on the screen. It's called being old.
It is payday. The battle in the combat pit is over.
Good English word, me do. Bollocks is one of the best words in the
Salamander
English
has become
language.
unhappy because it has no food.
Bollocks is truly one of the best words in the English language. Yeah, I mean, I will openly admit I'm not religious. I never have been, and my general opinion is that people should be free to do what they want, believe what they want, and just generally get on with what they want to get on with, as long as it doesn't hurt anybody else. That's my thing in life. The only time I really fall out with people is when they start trying to tell me what I should think and what I should believe and what I should do and whatever. Let me decide for myself. I might be right, I might be wrong. Yeah, you do you, I'll do me. Just don't try and make me do you. And I won't try and make you do me. I get quite... Yeah, I suppose playing 5th edition D&D does. It is different. Because we know that's crap.
Your combat pit is too small.
Yeah, exactly. You're wise beyond your years, Midu. Wise beyond your years. Stay that way. So when I was your age, I was stupid. Okay. Right. You're probably bored at bored watching all of that now, so I need to...
Your portals have attracted as many creatures as they can.
use my salamanders for the purpose for which they exist. Crossing lava. Go on, lads. I will heal you if you get badly hurt. Take out these. You're not, Alucard. You're old and wise now. Old and wise. And stay that way. Oh no, it was General Nut that said that. Oh yeah, we know you're old and stupid, Nutty. I thought it was Alucard that said that. Alucard's wise. Nutty, you're just nutty. Thing is though, as you said, if you're 18, there's still a lot to learn in life, but it sounds like you've started right. Which is good.
You have taken over an enemy bridge.
Cursed be forever, evil forces! You will not pass forth into the upper realm!
Right. We should... get this loot. Generally, the people who know they're smart, don't have to go around telling everybody that they are. That's the thing. There's a difference between thinking you are and knowing you are, in my opinion. I know I've got a brain in my head now. I know I don't know how to use it all that well all the time, but it doesn't always work as it should. Something I'm very open about. But use what you've been given to the best of your ability. Either that or just play games. Anyway, something I do want, anyone who's listened to my Call of Cthulhu reading today, any feedback? I'm looking for constructive criticism, ways in which I can improve. I've only uploaded the first chapter because it was taking a long time to do, but I'd like some constructive criticism. Should I do more of those, or am I just deluding myself into thinking I'm any good at it? Be honest. Be completely honest. You've not listened to it. Fair enough, yeah. That's honesty. I didn't... Okay. Well, I think I meander a bit in the second chapter. But my third chapter is a bit more dynamic. But I think that's just the way the story was. The second chapter meandered for me. So... I think the third chapter is certainly the exciting one. I tried to build that up a little bit, but I haven't yet finished. I haven't finished editing those two chapters yet. Don't worry, me dude. Don't worry. Well, yeah. My accent is authentic. It's very British. Okay, now then. Oh, some giants. Lots of giants. Where have they come from? Don't run away and get food. There's giants incoming. Yeah, it's 22 minutes. It's the first chapter of a short story. I've recorded all 3 chapters. I think it's going to be about 70 minutes in total. Decided to break them up. I think that's wise. Tell you what though, it wasn't an easy it's not easy to read out loud.
You need a prison to impound enemy creatures.
Lovecraft's punctuation is shocking. He uses odd words and odd spellings of words.
Your portals have attracted as many creatures as they can.
One more vampire, then we're full on vampires.
The bile demon has become unhappy because it has no food.
Down to 2 bile demons. Has AI got really bad now? Sounds like the wife's coming in. Right, I better hurry up and finish this level, hadn't I? Be on your best behaviour, chap.
A vampire has risen in your graveyard.
There we go.
Your graveyard is full of the dead. Make it larger.
Okay, I need to press forward, so thank you, Michael. Just gonna build a bridge here. Oh, they're still fighting over here.
You have taken over an enemy bridge.
Make it larger. best way to go about this. Something I am going to do is that and that. Gives me options. I'm going to take them back and feed them. Let's dig out and see if there's any secrets to find. Ooh. You know I'm not a movie buff.
A vampire has become unhappy because he has no lair.
See if we can find something in there. Actually, to the west of your back dungeon, round here. I haven't put anything in that room still. Ah, I'm guessing it'll be down here. I hadn't seen this bit yet. Stop it.
Your creatures are in awe of your talents.
As they should be. Just north of that. Have you learnt your humour, me do, from us? It's the sort of thing we would say about ourselves. Taking the mickey out of our own stereotypes.
Your portals have attracted as many creatures as they can. A dark elf has become unhappy because she has no food.
should sit and tut and sip tea.
You have taken over an enemy guard room. A bile demon has become unhappy because it has no food.
So where is it in there?
Your graveyard is full of the dead. Make it larger.
It's a graveyard. It should be full of the dead.
You have taken over an enemy room.
Ah, here we are. Don't know how you remember all this, heretic. Ooh. Another mana vault. That's useful. I didn't find that, but I lost.
I see you have discovered a magical item.
The ambience is excellent.
You have claimed a
Ambiance.
mana vault.
The ambiance.
It is payday.
I need to try these vampires up. Okay.
Your combat pit is too small.
Combat pit's fine. Cheers, matey. Nice meeting you. As soon as this level finished, I'm just going to launch another load of salamanders. Actually, I've had enough. There we go. Thank you. Thank you for your efforts. No.
Some of your creatures are unable to get to the call to arms flag.
That's the aim. background noise for you. That's not working well. Okay, we'll try a different route.
Your portals have attracted as many creatures as they can.
Perfect. Should have done that ages ago. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense, Alucard. That makes sense. Which song? Which song was that, Alucard? Bear with me for 2 minutes, old man bladder.
Game saved.
She said, nope, he's just given up saying Christmas will be different than this year. I said,
A salamander has become unhappy because it has no food.
too much food, and he's too heavy due to fluid.
Hello, GM Cody. Let's feed my salamanders. Right.
I'm not very good at
Get my little fellas in there. Oh, I didn't see that.
A salamander has become unhappy because it has no food.
Right. Let the salamanders do it. Come on, salamanders. Can't be far from the end now. There we go. Now hopefully I'll stop losing so many imps. Come on.
It is payday.
Well done, salamanders. Well done. Go back here. She's being lazy again. Perfect.
Yeah,
Oh, there's a bad guy in there. Okie dokie. Sorry, I'm not
You need a
chatting too much.
prison to impound enemy creatures.
Just trying to concentrate on this bit now. Don't want to lose it from here.
Your portals have attracted as many creatures as they can.
Oh, I didn't spot him there. That's better. Get him back in time.
You've taken over an enemy guard room.
Where's the fighting happening? There. Don't want to lose a level 8 salamander. Get him back to his lair. Get everyone back. Where was that fight happening? Here. The vampires.
Your creatures are unable to get to a lair.
Oh, there's more fights going on here. Okay.
A dark elf has become unhappy because she has no food.
So these vampires have got a couple of levels. They are very, very hard. Look at that, the way they cut through things. Marvellous.
Your graveyard is full of the dead. Make it larger.
No, it's big enough. Will it run on DOSBox? We tried DOSBox. I know some games can be a bit troublesome, but most do run okay. And there's another system called Scum VM. SCUMM VM. Try that as well. There's a lot of games on that that have been ported into their own
A
systems.
dark elf has become
DOSBox.
unhappy because she has no food.
Ah, 5.25. Right. Okay. Oh, that's fair enough. That makes things a
A
little more
vile
difficult.
demon has become unhappy because it has no food.
Where were we? There we are. Hello, Emanel.
If you were any kind of real keeper, you would have won by now.
Shut your face.
Keeper, you have something unpleasant under your fingernail.
Oh no.
A salamander has become angry because it has no food. A warlock has become unhappy because he has no food. You have taken over an enemy room.
An angry salamander. One of them's going to leave. Is that 3 salamanders going to leave? 3 salamanders are leaving the dungeon? Wow. That's annoying. They were useful. Have to use something else now.
A salamander has left your dungeon.
They're all leaving. I need to pay attention to that. Not to worry. Not to worry. Oh. Loot. Where was I? Have to use dark elves as well. I don't think I ever played that game, Halakha. Then I never had a 5 and a 1/4 inch floppy drive. I didn't have a Commodore 128 either.
Your portals have attracted as many creatures as they can.
I've got that one.
It is payday. You've taken over an enemy room.
Moving some of the loot into the main treasury. There we go, it's better. Should be getting loot from there now. Rather have my loot in the central location. It's better. Okay, where were we? One there. Right, they've all had a chance to be paid.
Your creatures are in awe of your talents.
Good. Where am I? Oh, here.
Get some cake, Jake.
Huh?
Get some of the cake.
Okay.
Your creatures are unable to get to a lair.
Get up.
You need a prison to impound enemy creatures. A bile demon has become unhappy because it has no food.
timing, monitor tries to turn itself off. These are 3rd and 4th level vampires and they're killing 8th level heroes.
A bile demon has become unhappy because it has no food.
Eek. Didn't like that. Come on then. Can we get some death? Can we get some death? He's stuck. Look, bug.
A bile demon has become angry because it has no food. A warlock has become unhappy because he has no food.
I do wish they could look after themselves sometimes. Massive hatchery.
Your graveyard is full of the dead. Make it larger. You've taken over an enemy room.
There we go. Get your food in. We've got that. Not worried there.
A bile demon has left your dungeon.
And seriously. Come on.
Your portals have attracted as many creatures as they can.
Perfect. Do I need a bigger hatchery? I like it. Come on, we'll make the hatchery bigger and hopefully they'll shut up. Now it's payday.
A mistress has become unhappy because she hasn't been paid.
Right. Ready, steady. Here we go. There we go. There we go. Yes. You have to pay for attention, don't you?
You've taken over an enemy room.
go. Yes, must pay mistress. Like I said, I mean, there was some quite sort of risque humour in this game, and it is sad that they play it so safe nowadays. It was just fun. Is there another one to take out down here?
It is payday. Your creatures are unable to get to a treasury.
They'll be fine. They'll be fine.
You have taken over an enemy guard room.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And the rest in there. There we go. Right, what's down here? A trap. Right. We'll hit that area with tremor.
Your graveyard is full of the dead. Make it larger.
In fact, what I'm going to do...
Some of your creatures are unable to get to the call to arms flag.
And I'm going to use my vampires. There we go. Oh, didn't mean to
Your
slap the
creatures
vampire.
are unable to get to a lair.
Didn't mean to slap the vampire then. That was an erroneous slap. He seemed to enjoy it though. Okay, looks like we're getting towards the middle, and I know this is where it
A
gets
dark
tough.
elf has become unhappy because she has no food.
Dark elf is a moaner. Should we pick up a few chickens and put them on the top area up here? There you go. Right, where are we fighting? Vampires can do the job again. They're good at it. With the help of some mistresses. There we go. Perfect.
You need a prison to impound enemy creatures.
No, I don't. Right. Oh la la. Well, I'm going to go for the middle. Let's see how we get on. In fact, save it just in case.
Game saved.
Game saved. Right.
Your portals have attracted as many creatures as they can.
This is where it can all go horribly wrong. Because somewhere in here in fact, I know for a fact he's gonna be busy now. all my people out there, letting Snowflake enabled. You need him. You need him for this level. You can't do it without him. Heretic will be on here now. Tell me I'm wrong.
You may have beaten me, but my final line of guardians will see you perish yet.
A vampire has become unhappy because he has no lair.
Vampire with no lair? What is the world coming to? Stand still and let Horny cut you in two with his scythe.
Keeper, if Horny becomes too much for you to handle, a single slap will expel him from your domain.
Yeah, he can go now. He can go now. Right. Stupid imp. Right, is there any more loot about? Yes, there is. Well then, fellas.
Your creatures are unable to get to a lair.
Right. There we go.
You have taken over an enemy room.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
The Stone Knights are the last defenders of the gateway. There's no force within this realm to beat them. Are we doomed?
No,
Or
we
is
get
there
Horny
yet
to do
another
it.
way? You have taken over an enemy room. It is payday.
We're about 5 minutes from finishing this game. About 5 minutes. Assuming I don't get a big attack launched on me in the next couple of minutes through these gates. I'm going to try and dig them out first, but there may well be things coming through them, so...
Your portals have attracted as many creatures as they can.
In fact, I'm going to do that,
Your
just in case.
creatures have been healed.
Might as well use it.
He's to the outside of my name, please.
One of these days I'll learn my way around my own lair. There we go. When it's about 150k on mana, I will summon Horny. Couple of minutes to go. Just a couple of minutes. There's going to be bad guys lurking behind there. Probably. Probably. When that hits 150k, Horny will be summoned.
There's a new station called GB News.
You ready?
Aim of home with the font.
Ready?
It's like opinion based.
There he goes. Now sit back and watch.
Basically a bunch of TV presenters, old men, old women. Don't have a sheet of paper.
Beautiful. Beautiful sight. Okay. Yes, I wouldn't expect anything different from you, Nutty. And that is Dungeon Keeper, because unfortunately the video cutscenes don't work on the installation from GOG, so there we go. Haven't even gotten the high score table with that score either. The cutscenes don't work on this installation, so it's all a bit of a damp squib. Oh well, oh well. Well, there we go. That was Dungeon Keeper 2. There are some darker dungeons which can be purchased and downloaded. Might give them a try at some point, but I've got some new games to try, I think. So I'm going to try something a bit different. Thinking of getting Phasmophobia. See what that's like. Maybe next. I've got to finish Eye of the Beholder. I've got to finish Eye of the Beholder. Got to finish Baldur's Gate 1. Started all of those, so we'll try and squeeze those in over the next few months, run up to Christmas. But cheers for the tips, Heretic. Much appreciated. Bit of a slog, that last level. Not hard, but just a slog. Right, well, cheers all for watching. Thank you for joining me in chat, and I'm gonna be heading off. That was Dungeon Keeper 2, and a very good game it is too. See you all